Ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching is The Road to Borrego Springs. In August, September, and October of 2022, 9 Tropicana members won tournaments and secured their place in the finale here at Rams Hill in Borrego Springs. What you're currently looking at is the Airbnb that was rented for all of our tournament winners. It was an 11-bedroom, 17-bathroom house located out in the absolute middle of nowhere. Borrego Springs is a little small town between the Mexican border and Palm Springs. We gathered here on a Sunday evening, and the tournament was to be played on Tuesday. Little inside look at the house. Big swimming pool, pool table, bar, plenty of hanging out space. As we take this tour, I want you to keep in mind that all the tournament winners secured their place by winning in their handicap bracket. Net score, if you will. Net score is your true score minus your handicap is a net score. All these gentlemen won the tournament by having the lowest net score in their handicap bracket. And they won a trip, all expenses paid. Their food, their lodging, their golf, their alcohol, and of course, a great time. All provided by the club to see who would be the 2022 Fall Series champion. Look at this backdrop. It is literally in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert. So you have those two things going for you. Big, spacious living room where we spend a lot of time just talking and getting to know each other, as we don't have time to do that in our normal day-to-day. Big master bedroom, big walk-in closet, and of course, the famous party shower. Party shower wasn't put to use, but doesn't mean that it's not there for a good time. Let's continue this tour as we take it up to the skybox so I can show you what it is to be located in Borrego Springs, California. Wow. What a sight. Let's move on. As the sun was setting over this California desert, I couldn't help but just take some video of the beautiful surroundings of Borrego Springs. You're tucked inside these mountains, the sun goes down and everything turns absolutely purple. Well, hey, listen, it's game time now. All the boys are here and let's eat. Mr. Chef Baker is truly the MVP of this operation as he comes to every finale and makes, wow. I didn't even realize how good that looked on camera. We had some sort of Philly cheesesteak with no cheese, which was fine, and some burgers that were with tri-tip, baked beans, and jalapeno mac and cheese. Salud, boy. Hey, what's that AM PM cup doing there? And a michelada cup. Shout out Frankie. We love you, Frankie. Sorry you couldn't make it. Win a freaking tournament, dude. Then it was poker time. We had a great time. Boys were running it, making some money. In the aftermath of the... Hey, Baker's back in the kitchen. Eggs? We just stayed. I wonder what those eggs are for. Is that pastrami? Wow. Potatoes? That's weird. We just stayed. I wonder what all that... Oh, the extra tri-tip. Those would be good in a breakfast burrito. Wink, wink. Let's go. So then we did a podcast. All the boys were there. Everybody was excited. Except for Bruce. He was in a coma. Next morning, 5:07 a.m. Guess who's awake first? El Jefe, Mr. Eric Baker, getting the boys dialed up for tournament day with, there's really no other better food in the morning. I've tried. Well, here's a cold Bud Light for you at 5:07 a.m. Man's work is never done. But there's plenty of breakfast options, pancakes and French toast and this and the other. But does anything ever hit as good as a breakfast burrito? I don't think so. So Baker whipped them up, all 16 of them. And I must say, I've had breakfast burritos since I was 5 years old, and Eric Baker's breakfast burritos are the best that have ever been made. Guaranteed. The love that's put into them, the ingredients, the amount of seasonings. I'm blown away. So let's wrap them up. Let's get them going. And let's get out to the course. 5:07 a.m. It's still dark out there, but guess what? The sun's coming up. And as you make that turn, hitting into Rams Hill with that sun coming up, wow, just take a look. The day started off with a tee shot by Mr. Future President Teddy Giapapas, who smoothed one about 290 straight down the middle. The course was absolutely marvelous. I mean, in perfect condition. They had just opened up from the overseeding, and we were the lucky ones that got to play it in the first 7 days. Now, I apologize, as there were 9 guys playing in the tournament, but I was in a group, and I just couldn't film everybody. I did get some clips that you'll see later on, but boys, I apologize. I was in this group, and that's all I could get. So you're going to see a lot of the same guys, but just know that there were 6 other gentlemen playing, and they also were finalists in the Rams Hill finale. Here's a great example of why golf is just one of the greatest games ever. This is Slim the Chef Mercado, who hits a less than good putt, but follows it up with an absolute cup burner. Ricky thought it went in. Actually, Ricky made it go in because he likes touching Slim's balls. Here we go. Keep watching. The thing about Rams Hill is you never get tired of looking at it. As you watch this video, it's just mesmerizing, everything. And then we got to this. Complimentary tacos. Wow. The Ram Shack offers 2 tacos per person. And they just hit different on the 13th hole. They're what you need to power through your round, as Ricky shows you here, that the motivation was needed. And we got it. So as you look at this course, just keep in mind that every hole is picturesque. There's no gimmicky holes. There's no, we tried, but it didn't work. Every hole has a personality. Don't be nasty. And it was absolutely great. The golf was great. We just had a great time. And the camaraderie was even better. This is the finishing hole on number 18. There's a lake to the right, and this is where a lot of good rounds go to die, because look at the size of that lake. It's just saying, come, give me your balls. So here's some more of the other groups. Mr. Louis Magallon putting from the fringe, and coming up a little short. We got the guys from the final group back in the fairway. Remember when I told you that the balls liked the water? Splash. Yeah, they do. Look at Mr. Bruce Martins trying to get it done, but just hammered it. Mr. Chris Reinhardt was also there, won a tournament in Alhambra. Shot a net 65 and drove the green on number 1 in the extra holes, the playoff, to secure his spot. And he's feeling the wrath. But guess what? Here's Bruiser again. Bruce Martins. Yeah, baby. Love it. So as you watch these guys roll in, just take a look at the backdrop. There's literally green grass in the middle of the desert. I mean, it is a dead land out there, and then you have just this beautiful golf course with lakes and green grass and lush fairways, and you just can't figure out how that comes to be. Mr. Anthony Provencio here, from taking his relief, 175 yards out, puts one up nice and tight right on the cut there. The rest of the boys were in there as well. It's hard to see everybody, but they were there, and they were doing their best. Golf is hard, especially at a course you've never played at, and that is extremely difficult. Look at Baker looking like a true gentleman in the magenta. Wow, love it. So the round's over. Salute, cheers to great friendships. Long live Tropicana. Let's get back to the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Fall Series champion, Mr. Anthony Provencio. Shot a net 72, shot his handicap, got a nice little Sunday bag, got a Tropicana duffel with some Odin golf balls. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
You got
Thank
it.
you.
So the tournament's over. The fun's over. Wrong. Baker comes through again. Prime rib, ladies and gentlemen. Prime rib with a coleslaw salad. Wow. And don't forget about this stuff. I have no idea what this was. It's some kind of mashed potato, macaroni, and cheese that he invented. And here comes the other chef with the magic sauce of some barbecue run. I don't know. I just eat. I don't ask any questions, but my God, was that delicious. I had 4 plates. 4 plates. Absolutely unnecessary. There's the final product with a little whiskey. And that's the end of it. And thank you, Rams Hill, for being absolutely the greatest place on the planet. We will be back soon. Shout out Rams Hill Will for always keeping us dialed in. Congratulations to Anthony, the winner, and all the participants. I am Trop. Play more golf, guys.